welcome to Wine Down, the podcast where we talk about wine and everything that goes with it. Today we have Neale Asato Family. I guess we can call it shave ice?
Sherbert.
Shave ice can. I mean, whatever sells, right?
Nah, sherbet. It's like a specific type.
Asato Family Sherbert. So what's the difference?
Could it go like either way? I understand there's like a sherbet, but then you have like, I don't know. When I think of sherbet, I think of like sorbet, but then sorbet is completely different from sherbet.
Drop some knowledge on them, Neale. What's the difference,
knowledge.
what's the difference between sherbet and sorbet?
Yeah, so sherbet has just like a little bit of dairy. So like, you know, when you go to like old school diners, they would have like the rainbow sherbet or the pineapple. So it has just a little bit of dairy, but it's like still more refreshing. Then it's like a lot less dairy than ice cream.
And sorbet
is non-dairy. So we do both. And then we do some like a little bit heavier on the dairy. Just depends on like the flavor profile. So.
Well, thank you for educating
the
me.
More
thank you for calling me out, Chris. Anyways, getting into the wine. What are we drinking, Chris?
Well, actually, we should pour and scoop at the same time.
Yep.
Can we get into the pumpkin custard?
Sure. Yeah.
Oh man, I'm
So how many flavors do you have?
Every month we usually do like 3 to 4 specials. And then we always have the 3 classics. So we always have strawberry, pineapple, and Green River.
Green River is...
Green River, that sounds very interesting.
You never had Green River?
No.
Wait, where were you born?
But I can't say it on camera.
You can say it.
A long time ago.
No, where were you born?
Oh, where?
Yeah.
I have a beach.
What is a Green River?
And you never had Green River?
No.
I'm from Kauai and I know what Green River is.
Here's what is green. Tell us.
Yeah, what is that?
Go, Chris.
Neale, come on, please.
You can go. Tell them your Green
Please
River
educate
experience.
us, sir, because you're calling us out. So educate us.
Green River is like the super local flavor, right? This super local flavor of soda that's, I mean, is it Hardee's? Usually made from the Hardee's
Hardee's
company?
It's like one of the oldest in
But it's like lemon and lime.
Wait, do they
Essentially.
serve that at the fountain?
Yes.
Yes. Oh my God, Lanai goes there all the time and he orders that.
Yep.
Well, and Tanioka's had
Did
too.
you order that?
Yeah,
Tanioka's get
One
Green
time,
River.
like,
And we had Justin on the show.
Yep.
We did.
Yeah, and it's all about like,
Okay,
it's like
I did
Hawaii
know.
nostalgia.
Okay, maybe
I'll
when
scoop you
I
that,
taste
yeah.
it, it'll
Yes.
come back to me.
Oh, sure. So we're starting with the pumpkin custard.
All right.
Ooh.
And I paired it specifically.
Yeah.
Wani's.
Sorry. Oh, that's
Wine
really
already, I love it.
Oh, you're not gonna...
No, because it's dairy.
Oh, okay.
Cool. With Pinot Gris from
Okay,
Lucy and
so just
Albert.
eat 3. All right.
This
Maybe
is
you can
Pinot Gris
smell
from
it.
Alsace.
I'm gonna
Maybe
smell it.
smell it
Yeah,
and
I'll
then-
smell Chris's so we don't have to.
No, here.
Oh yeah.
Let me
Here,
try
just
this.
smell mine.
I think you can get like the spices and the pumpkin.
Ooh. It's
then try-
literally like Thanksgiving in a cup.
Yeah.
I love
Now smell the wine.
I love Pinot
what I
Grigio.
tell
I
him.
can have anything with Pinot Grigio.
So this is like, for me, this is fall in a glass.
smells good.
So the grape is Pinot Gris, which is the exact same thing as Pinot Grigio, but they grow it in France. That's the French name for Pinot Grigio. Pinot Grigio is the Italian name.
Oh.
So Pinot Gris from France, specifically from Alsace, made by probably one of the best producers there, with roots in Alsace since the 1400s. Like, this is a super old producer. But Pinot Gris from France is not like Pinot Grigio. It's like way more full-bodied, usually a little bit more alcoholic, and there's always, at least in this form, a hint of sugar, which is why I think it'll pair perfectly with the pumpkin custard. But this is like fall in a glass for me.
I like this.
Yeah? Pat myself on the back.
Did you try it together?
I will. Neale's gonna be like, yeah, this pairing sucks.
Dude, I've never tried to ever pair wine in like our stuff.
Me too. Cool.
He takes a beat and then he's like, okay.
Me too.
This is so good. Wow.
So there's sweetness in the wine. You need sweetness. The liquid always
This
needs to be
brings out
sweeter.
the sweetness in this.
And spice.
Because I try
too,
not to
right?
make it too sweet.
Yeah.
Like a little bit.
You make every single.
Wow.
Wow.
And it's all made here in Hawaii, right?
Yeah, it's only like myself, my mom and dad, then my wife and my kids help on the weekend.
It's called Asato Family for a reason. Like, it's full-on family business.
Wow. And when did it begin?
I started it by myself maybe like 4 years ago,
Okay.
and then my mom was retiring, so I kind of got her into it because she likes to stay busy. So it was kind of like our project for a little while, and then my dad like early retired from construction and like came on, and like I don't know, it's just been growing.
Okay.
Yeah, like every year. So
I mean, blowing up.
Yeah.
I know
I
you're
see you
super
guys
humble.
all over Instagram. You guys
Like-
are huge.
Blowing up. And now you have a little
truck.
the truck that goes out.
Yeah, so we've been doing like little pop-ups, Kapolei side, and then we have some more plans to do more events and more like all over the island. We're trying to do each side of the island, I think.
Wow.
So yeah.
Is this your first time being exposed to?
Yes, I know.
In the location, in the brick and mortar location, there's like lines going out to like.
Really?
So
Yeah.
that's how
Sometimes,
I
yeah.
remember is just seeing the line. Because everybody's like, oh, you're going to go to Asato. I'm like, oh, yeah. They're like, you got to go like 2 hours, hour and a half early or be like the first one. And I never got it. I just saw these lines. I was like, wow.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy right now.
That's insane.
But if you follow the Instagram, they post story updates on like what sold out or what's still available.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Well, we're going to take a quick break. When we get back, we're going to go into the second wine and second flavor. See you soon.
Cheers.
Rest easy with the new windows from Windows Hawaii, featuring Ali'i Extreme windows with their exclusive sound reduction and security package. Call 671-0808 today. 120-day peace of mind guarantee exclusively at Inspiration Interiors. Inspiration will refund you the difference if you find a lower price on identical merchandise delivered in Hawaii.
Wine Ad brought to you by Locations, whose team of trusted neighborhood experts have been helping Kama'aina to buy and sell homes since 1969. Locally owned and operated.
Welcome back to Wine and Sherbet with Neale Asato. Man, I'm enjoying this sherbet ice cream.
You need more wine?
Yeah, sure.
How'd you like the pairing, Neil, for real? Say on camera that I'm terrible at my job.
I don't think it's
I'm just
terrible.
joking.
No, it's like a first time ever like
Big
had wine.
wine.
Yeah, with like
Are you a big wine person? Or?
we try to drink wine. Chris like helps us out. I'll text him pictures and ask him if things are good, and then he'll send me his recommendations. He'll bring me some wine once in a while.
Any particular wines that like you remember that you're like, I like this one?
No, but your background, I mean, you can cook, right?
Yeah.
Didn't you start off as?
Yeah, like I worked in restaurants and stuff. Like my family, we grew up working in restaurants. So like it's always been, I was thinking about opening a restaurant like 8 years ago, I think. And a food truck, yeah, that was like way before this. And then slowly just like kind of decided which path I wanted to take. So I ended up going dessert and sweets just because I think it's a little more fun. And then, I don't know.
But everybody that can cook likes wine, I think. And Neil can cook. In fact, like, yeah, we still got to do that dinner one night. He's
Yeah,
gonna come over
for
and
sure.
cook for us.
Soon.
Humble brag. Humble brag. You know,
Humble brag.
I'm friends with Neil Asato. He's gonna cook in my house. Not a big deal. It's not big. We do it. It's not a
Do you
big
like
deal.
the sweets more or like the cooking?
Yeah.
Like personally, like what do you like enjoy most?
I think I like to cook,
Okay.
but I do like the sweets. I think there's like a little more freedom. I feel like we can try to make like pretty much any flavor. So like every Friday we try to do new flavors, just experiment, try new things.
Hashtag Flavor Lab Fridays.
Yeah, so we try to just like,
Oh.
and then we ended up start giving it away because it ended up like piling up in our freezer. So every Friday I just try to do something like experimental, and I think it just helps keep pushing us to try like different things. That's how the pie things kind of came about. Because I just did a test batch of the chocolate jalapeno pie, the one we're gonna try.
Can we actually get into that right now?
Yeah,
Cool.
So yeah, that one just ended up. It's based off of like Ted's chocolate jalapeno pie.
Oh yeah.
So
And
I kinda-
everybody loves that. Like that's just like a Hawaii signature dessert. So that was very clever of you to make that.
Have you partnered with companies in the past?
Yeah, we've done a good amount of collaborations with like local companies. Like this past year, we did Lily Hill Bakery. We did like a cocoa puff. So we turned the cocoa puff into like sherbet form. And that one, I think that was like one of the craziest releases.
Was that challenging at all? Like trying-
Oh yeah, the test batches. I think we worked on it for maybe a month or two.
How many test batches are is that?
That one took maybe like 2 or 3. But they ended up like contacting us, and then we started working with them. And then we did like a official collaboration.
Oh, it's fantastic.
So like
you get
how
that?
Yeah.
exactly
Yeah, that's
do you
fantastic.
do like how do you make it into sherbet? Like it's kind of intriguing.
No, it really is.
Like even this whole pumpkin like custard, like how do you turn it into a sherbet?
If he told you that,
know,
he'd have to
like-
kill you.
Oh, it's a secret. There we go. Forgot family
hesitating.
recipe.
Yeah, it's just like trial. Like the past 3 years, I've just been getting better slowly, trying to like figure things out. And then So we kind of like a base recipe down, and then you can just like tweak each like element.
Wow.
So these have a little bit more like mix-ins. We usually don't do too many mix-ins. There you go.
Thank you.
But you actually took the Cocoa Puffs from Neale.
Yeah,
And
that one is pretty much like, it was,
Like,
pure.
into the
I know, I don't even
sherbet?
know the word, right?
No, they
Like,
give it
what
to us all
do you
separate.
say?
They give it to us like each, like the filling, the shell, and then the chantilly on top. And then we pretty much made each of those things into its own separate thing, and then put it all back
Blended it?
together. The base was like the chocolate custard, and then
I'm just now.
yeah,
Wow.
that one was I think really labor intensive, but it was really good. So I mean, it was worth. Everyone got Kristen?
Yes.
Yep.
So, Chris,
Oh, I got it.
are we introducing
yeah.
the next wine for this?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
for sure. A wine familiar to
Smell this.
regular viewers of the show, which we have so many, right? Obviously, joke. This is Brachetto d'Acqui. So very similar to Moscato di Asti. It's grown in the neighboring region. Brachetto is the name of the grape. It's like
I like
liquid
this.
strawberry, and it's perfect with hazelnut and chocolate. A lot of people say wine goes with chocolate, and that's absolutely true. Tamara came on from Manoa Chocolate Company and proved me wrong, for sure, schooling me on chocolate pairings. But
It's kind of like the strawberry soda.
yeah,
Like the smell of it
sing
is
us.
kind of like the
Yeah,
strawberry
Yeah,
soda.
this is
so there's sweetness and there's bubbles. So bubbles act as a textural component. But the reason that I chose this specific wine is through my days at Alan Wong's. So during the tasting menu, which ran for over 20 years, the dessert was the coconut, which is essentially like this showstopper of a dessert, right? It comes in a chocolate halpia shell that looks like a coconut, halpia ice cream, tropical fruit inside. And my mentor in the wine business, Mark Shishido, was the wine director at Alan Wong's, and this is the specific wine he paired with the chocolate halpia.
Wow.
It's fireworks for me. It's such a magical pairing.
Well, we're going to take a quick break, and during the break, I'm going to try it and we'll let you guys know what we think. We'll be right back.
Cheers.
Wine and brought to you by Locations, whose team of trusted neighborhood experts have been helping Kama'aina to buy and sell homes since 1969. Locally owned and operated. Wine and brought to you by Beachside Roofing, the leaders. The Hawaii Symphony Orchestra returns to in-person concerts at Hawaii Theater and the Blaisdell. Visit myhso.org for tickets and information.
All right, welcome back. We're still on sherbet. Seems like everybody's happy with the wine and the sherbet. What is this flavor again?
Chocolate halpia pie.
Here, put it.
I
Chocolate
feel-
halpia pie.
I feel like I just put it in the freezer and just dipped into a chocolate
a
halpia
frozen.
pie. Yeah, that's amazing. And the pairing is amazing as well.
Even the smell is like spot on.
no, it's just really good.
You like the pairing?
Yeah, no, it's just good.
He likes this one.
Yay!
It's just like one extra layer of flavor on top of it, like more berry.
And that
good.
bubbles too. Like the bubbles
Yeah.
really bring everything out. Wow, that's amazing. How come when I get, and I am a huge fan of Asato Family, people who come over and see my freezer think I have a problem. It's my entire freezer. It's Asato. Whenever friends come over, they just take pictures of it because they can't believe how much Asato I stockpile. But I can never make my sherbet taste like this at home. Is there a special?
Oh, you try to make at home?
No.
No.
Come on, Neale. I'm not trying
No,
to
I'm
make.
just-
No, like,
You mean serve
why would I do
yourself?
that? Yeah, like texturally.
Oh,
Oh,
serve.
serve yourself.
Is there like a textural, is there
There's a
textural
difference
thing?
between make and serve.
Make. When I scoop it out of the pint box,
He's
Moani,
giving him
when I scoop it out of the pint box, so I see that you're using the ice cream scooper. Is that like a specific technique?
Yeah. So you want it a little bit softer, so you can put it from your freezer. It's best to keep it like in the back of the freezer so it stays harder. Like if you keep it on the door, it stays a little warmer, so it could like defrost and refreeze and get a little crystally. So it's best to keep like your ice cream and all your sherbet stuff in the back. And then when you're ready to serve, maybe put it in your fridge for like 30 minutes.
Really?
Just so that the whole thing tempers, and because if you put it right on your counter, then the outside gets warm and then soft, but the middle stays hard. So if you put it in your fridge, it kind of helps the texture, and then you can scoop it when you kind of stick like a fork, or when you can kind of squeeze it, then it's like perfect temperature to scoop.
Got it.
See, that's pro tips right there. That is pro tips from Neale
Like
Asato.
noted.
No, for sure, yeah, it
The
does help.
biggest thing for me is when I took a bite of this, immediately like it triggered back a memory of like me dipping my fork into a chocolate halpia pie, or like even this flavor reminded me of just like Thanksgiving pumpkin pumpkin pie, or like just, you know, trigger back that memory more than just the taste alone.
Well,
And that is more powerful, and that sells, right?
It's so emotional. I mean,
Yeah.
food is such an emotional thing. Everybody knows how much I drink, right? Obviously.
Obviously.
I will have an eating disorder quicker than I will become an alcoholic. Like, food is so important to me, and it's so emotional. And I think that's why, like, Neale, you capture this like nostalgia, like this Hawaii. One of my favorite things is the lihimoi float that you have, and it reminds me of like that store in Kauai, Pono Market. I'd go and get spam musubis and icy float and lihimoi on top.
No way. Wow.
So you also have like your original staple flavors.
Yeah.
What are the staples?
So we always have strawberry, pineapple, and green river in stock at our shop, and then every month we try to do a new theme. So this month we're doing some of these pie flavors. And then sometimes we do like crack seed shop, so like lihimoi flavors. We did like a lihing month flavor, so like a ton of different lihing things.
About how many? Because I know you don't keep like.
Yeah, I don't know. It just keeps going. Like,
So do you have a number of flavors that, no?
It's got to be like close to 100 now, right? Over.
probably, yeah. There's like,
Wow.
so we hand stamp everything, and then so we have like a box full of stamps. So yeah, it's probably at least,
Wow.
I think at least 100 different ones we've done so far.
This might be a weird question. Do you have anything that's vegan friendly?
Right now.
Oh, and just in general?
Yeah, so we do sorbets. Like mango month is, I think we do a lot. Like most of them are all dairy free.
Wow.
So we'll do like fresh makaha mangoes. We'll do, what else do we do? We'll do a pickled mango. So that's like when it's green, so we'll hand peel it all, pickle it, puree it.
By your hand peel, like on your own.
Yeah, that one it's pretty intense, like labor intensive mango month. And then we do like lychee. That one's a little dairy, but so we do try to do like process a lot of local fruits when it's in season.
What's the most labor intensive one that you've done?
I was just gonna ask that.
Because there's got to be one, right?
Yeah, like a lot of fruit ones, like the summer fruit ones.
What about the candy stuff?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Is it hard to like work with candy and
Yeah,
serve
'cause
it? Like,
most of them are individually wrapped. Maybe like white rabbit. Like
That's one of my favorite matcha
yeah.
white rabbits.
We gotta
Oh my
peel.
gosh, that reminds you of your kid days. Like, so
because you have to peel it
each
and
one,
then you
yeah.
put. Oh, that is a long process.
That's so cool.
So
Yeah.
tomoe ame one? Or the
That one's a little bit easier than, I don't know, so the white rabbit one's a bit harder recently. And the white rabbit, what else have we done? What other kind? Oh, we did Skittles a couple times. So we separated all the colors to make the rainbow and then put it all, like did separate batches and then put it back together.
Oh my god, that's so time consuming.
That's when you need
No, but yeah, the kids, that's what my kids,
They like to do. They're like, we can do it.
for a little while. But no, they'll just eat candy while they do it.
Your top favorites that you like?
Okay, we're gonna take a quick break and then we'll get back to his top favorites. See you in a little bit.
It's my top.
Welcome back to Wine and Sherbert. Okay, so we're talking about your top 3 favorites. Or
three.
few
That's like
favorites.
asking like
No, yeah.
what kid's his favorite. Who's your favorite child, Neale? I'm just joking.
You are, Chris.
Oh yeah.
I like a little bit more like the lighter, like sour flavors. So I like lihing lemon. So it's based off, like fresh lemon with like a red lihing seed inside, and you squeeze it. So it's like pretty tart and salty and sour. Like it's just like everything. That one is like probably my go-to like when it's hot in like summertime. And
It's always hot here. Right?
yeah, no, what else? Like
That just reminds me, like when you have a sore throat, they're like, you get the lemon. put
no,
the
like some
lemon
people
in there."
actually like eat
like a
it.
local
They say
thing.
when they have a sore throat, it makes them feel better.
Wow.
I feel really good about
Wow.
that because I've done that, and I
Yeah.
didn't want to tell you
Oh.
because that's like sort of rude, right? Like
No,
oh,
no, I don't
eat
mind.
that.
I don't mind.
Cure my sore throat.
I used
I
your
love that.
product as a remedy.
But that's what we used to do. My dad used to
Yeah.
put lemon in or lihimoi in the lemon when I had a sore throat, and that's it. Yeah. Anything in the bag that you wanna share? Or
Yeah. Brought some extra flavors. You guys can just
You're just like, can I have more a
Yeah,
taste of
try
this
it.
and a
This is
taste of
tasting.
This is
that?
my polite way of like saying, Neale, can I have more, please?
okay. So I brought some of the classics. So we have like strawberry. You want to open it? Yeah, very much.
Should we trade, or you want to keep those over there so they can
You
open?
guys can open it.
I want
It
to
might
try.
be a little hard actually.
Oh yeah, maybe we'll tease that for extended.
Okay. Yeah, I can let them thaw out a little. So I brought lihing float,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
pineapple.
Man after my own heart.
This is like a test batch. We did custard pie just in case you don't like pumpkin.
Wow.
Some people don't like pumpkin, so we just did a separate.
custard.
Had some lychee from summertime, like
You know, I collect wine, now that I know it lasts 6
I
months.
feel like I'm a builder.
I'm gonna have like a Asato
orange
like cellar.
Oh, see, this is the Green River.
Okay, I need to try that.
Brought apple
Yeah,
pie.
we'll do the green.
Look at
one
how
right now.
cute this like whole labeling. Like,
Do you know what that one is? Try guess.
What is it?
Show it to the
Strawberry crunch cake? What?
apple
Apple punch?
punch bang.
Orange bang.
Orange bang.
That was close.
Oh my god. Apple punch.
Yeah.
I don't know. It kind of looked like an apple for a second. Now it definitely looks like an orange.
Lemon crunch cake. Wow.
So yeah, this is like I think I had a lemon peel gummy bear. That's like one of the candy
See,
flavors.
that's like totally
There's
young kid
1,
time.
2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
5,
That's
6,
so
7,
nostalgic.
8, 9,
So
10.
nostalgic.
Like what kind of candy did you
13.
grow up eating?
The white rabbits?
White Rabbit.
Yeah, yeah.
I was more into like the gummy bears.
There's Lihimoy gummy.
Or those Lihimoy watermelons. Those were like my go-to.
Or the apples, yeah.
Yeah.
All of which he made, pretty much for the
Yeah.
crack
We've
seed
done
store.
mostly all the Lihin candy kind of things.
Everything, right?
I think we tried to. I think.
So it's like chunks of the candy are
No, I think we melt it down more for like the candy,
Oh, got
for the
it.
gummy kind of thing. So we'll melt it down, and then put either like Lihin sauce or like Lihin powder. Just depends on like the candy.
Is that what this is?
Oh yeah, I forgot I brought that.
Wow.
That's so cute.
So this is
Wow,
like
their own
yeah,
sauce.
pureed, straight Lihin sauce.
So
If you like-
Try to take his.
Yeah, go.
where can our audience find you? On social media or websites?
Oh yeah, social media. So Instagram, we do pretty much everything on Instagram at Asato Family, and the website asatofamilyshop.com.
Very beautiful. Well, thank you for joining
No,
us.
thanks for having me. That was great.
Yeah, well, guys, please go ahead and head over to our YouTube, go and subscribe, like, and definitely go to our Instagram page at Wine and Podcasts, and we'll see you there at the extended version.
Cheers. Thanks, Neil.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
Oh, cheers. Thanks for having me.
There you go. Hey everyone, welcome back to the extended version of Wine and Asato Family. We're just getting into all of these 13 flavors. We're doing Green River. Green River.
Going?
I really have to try this one because everyone's like, you haven't had Green River?
And you've lived here your entire life.
I always thought it was See, I'm from Kauai. We never had that. We had like Diamond Head strawberry soda and whatever. But Green River, I thought it was an Oahu thing. No?
But it's amazing.
How'd you get the inspiration for all these things, Neil? I mean, obviously, like, there's strong ties to Hawaii here.
I think I was lucky to like grow up. Like my mom's family all had restaurants, and like my auntie had a general store in Maui, Kohu store, still there. And then so we grew up like summer times, just helping out in the store. So she'd let us drink as much ice as we wanted, as long as like we're working. So that was like our pay. So we'd like drink a ton of icy and eat a ton of candy every day, and just help like clean the shop, help make hot dogs, and I don't know. It was like kind of just grew up. It wasn't like Craxi, but it was like a local general store kind of thing. And then we grew up in Aina Haina, so we had Dofang, where Uncle Clay's is now.
Okay.
So that was like our Craxi store after school. So I remember just going there getting like Lihing rock candy, all the different Lihing candies.
That was
And
your
I see-
go-to.
Yeah, like so it's just good childhood memories. And then just tried to translate into sherbet form for the next generation.
You really do capture all of that stuff.
Oh,
Like,
thanks.
I didn't grow up eating Green River, but like, I eat this and like, wow, I'm a kid. I mean, it really does feel like so whimsical, everything. You mentioned Maui. There's this place that we go in Maui all the time. Oh, I'm drunk already. There's this place that we go to Maui every time we're there for goody goody.
Right.
Right?
Oh yeah, that's the sake goody goody is definitely the inspiration for starting it. Like, because that's what we would make at home.
Really?
We wouldn't, we just miss going to Tasaka's to get goody goody. So at home we'd try to make the Diamond Head soda, condensed milk, just freeze it, and then like the homemade goody goody. But then I just slowly kept working.
What's the difference between goody goody and sherbet?
It's the same thing. It's sherbet.
Really?
Because it's low dairy. Like it's similar. If you try our strawberry, like it's based off of their kind of flavor profile, but I just tried to make it like a little denser, like a little more flavor inside of it.
So what is the hype with Goody Goody then?
It's been over like 100 years, like an institution
Oh, wow.
in Hawaii. So if you go to Maui, like we always hit them up like at least 3 times.
Really?
Yeah, like once you land, definitely go get goody goody. We get lunch probably like Tin Roof, and then
Yeah.
Oh, Tin Roof is so
Tin
good.
Roof, for sure.
and then yeah.
Those are the stops, Tin Roof and Goody Goody.
Wow.
But first, tasakas, right? They've been doing it so much, and it's such a like omiyage thing that there are actually like ways to pack it for inter-island travel. Like it's that big of a thing that you bring back.
Can these travel in Ireland?
Yeah, for sure.
pack
Yeah,
it,
so as
right?
long as it's like frozen solid, not melted, you can take it through TSA.
Wow.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I'm sad.
But no, they'll steal it though. If it's like it's a little soft, they'll just probably take it and eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how do you get it so hot? Like, because even the drive to the airport would.
So if you have like a good small like foam cooler or just we kind of like wrap, you can wrap it like in newspaper and just make sure the air doesn't touch it, and then it should last at least like 2-3 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, inter-island. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. Inter-island.
Wow.
Yeah, not mainland.
I love that you mentioned like throwing back an homage, because I do. You visit Tasaka a lot, and you always post there, and you always like it's always really like paying homage and collaborating and everything like that. And any other collaborations that you wanted to shout out that you really loved working with? My favorite is the Bar of the Apron one, because
Yeah.
it's booze, and I like booze.
Yeah, so we're just
The old fashioned like got me like
not.
good, right? Was that
There's not
all
much
the alcohol like? No, well
Is it really?
I ate the entire pint in one sitting. So
It's pretty. I don't know. Could you?
no, there was no
No, I
booze.
never tried
That
to.
is commitment right
You
there.
get a whole.
Frankly, there's not many times that we open the pint and it's not gone. Did you?
Wow.
You can't taste it, so you wouldn't know.
Well,
try
I
the gummy
could,
bear
and
one.
then my stomach would be
Wanna try the gummy
really
bear?
upset at me.
Is that?
Here's gummy.
There's a little bit of
Lemon
gelatin from the
peel.
gummy bear.
But no dairy.
There's no dairy in it.
Oh,
If you just want like a spoonful.
I'm gonna pass just to be safe. Because I don't want my
the
stomach to
gummy
be too crazy.
we'll eat your share.
You do it.
Welcome to Wine On, the show where Moani doesn't eat or drink anything.
You better watch it, Chris.
I love you.
Watch it with the
You can just scoop it
Just
out.
scoop
Yeah,
it.
that's fine. You got
Oh,
some-
sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
Is that gummy bear?
This is the
Yeah,
lemon
that's
peel
cute.
gummy
Gummy.
bears. Yeah.
So you don't pair any alcohol when you eat this stuff. This is your
Wow,
first time
never
pairing
tried.
wine. Yeah, I feel like an idiot.
It's like lemon peel gummy bears. It's like exactly like lemon peel gummy bears.
Aaliyah, do you want to just try all of them? We'll just open
Yeah,
all
just
of
go.
them, and you'll give
just try
us our
it.
notes.
Apple pie, strawberry crunch cake.
I wanna
Oh
try
my god, is that like the ice cream on the stick thing?
It's kind of like that, but no, it's based off like the Aya Bowl strawberry crunch cake and then lemon crunch cake. Yeah. So we did a collab last
Thank
month.
you, please do.
With Ayabo.
So they made us like a ton of cakes, and then we just chopped it up, made the base. So it's kind of like a frozen, just like a frozen cake. And there's all the
Yeah.
crunches on top.
Yeah. You can see like the.
It would be easier if you, it would be easier if you
Is it on
told
the
us what
carpet?
places you didn't
We're good.
collab with here in Hawaii.
What?
It would be easier if you told us what places you did. I mean, you seriously
we've
like
done-
such a big local supporter. Can we do a wine
That's
on collab?
Ooh, can you do
What flavor do you
wine?
want to do?
Do a wine sherbet?
Do a rosé.
Ooh, a rosé. But
What
can we
flavor
do no
would you
dairy?
recommend?
I know, right?
Just-
Well, I just wanted Neil's verbal commitment on camera that he would do a collab with
No,
us. So
literally, if you did
Yeah,
that
we
and
can do
no
something.
dairy, I would totally do it.
it has to be no dairy.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
Call
put
it
dairy.
The Moani
my-
is boring. I'm just joking. Don't hate me.
We can do a Moani. We can do a Moani mimosa. Easy.
Ooh.
You know she's
What's-
getting married pretty soon.
I am.
That
If
sounds
you
like a
would-
We could do
wedding
that.
thing.
Specialized desserts.
We could talk about that.
I want a special vintage Asato thing. Actually, last thing, can I try the apple pie real quick?
Yes.
Because I want
that
to taste
one.
it with the Pinot Gris.
But guys, the strawberry crunch cake is amazing.
Because it really is fall in the glass.
Wait, you didn't try. There's the lemon one too.
Thanks.
Is the
I didn't try lemon cake. What?
Hold on.
It's, yeah.
Lemon crunch.
Oh, apple pie a la mode. So this definitely is
Yeah,
there.
it's a swirl of ice cream.
So good. So good.
Yeah, this is like the least amount of audio we had because we're just feeding our faces right now. Neil, tell us something. Neil, talk.
What do you want to
Fill
know?
air
What do you
time.
wanna
I'm
know?
just joking.
Let's talk about
I'm
your
just
socks.
eating, man. Yeah, let's talk about your socks, please.
Look at those socks. Can you
Can you
just
get B-roll?
Can you just
You
like?
can
get
get
in
it.
camera, please?
Neil, can you
That's
put your
your
can you put
daughter,
Yeah.
and now we have to see your son. Hi.
Oh my
Neil,
goodness.
which one's your favorite?
Oh my god, that face, his eyes are rolled up like.
Oh, no, they're both great.
Oh.
Can't complain.
Was that like a gift or?
Yeah, from Christmas.
Oh.
So I usually wear like one of each. So I don't. Yeah, I don't like wear. I always like wear both of them, I guess, to mix it up.
It's truly
So I don't have
Asato
like
family.
a favorite.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're equal, and then they're
I
like,
guess
why
so.
are you only wearing his?
Do they help with the shop?
Yeah, every Sunday. So yeah, they're both there. My daughter's really good at like unwrapping candy, so we just kind of make it like a race. And then she's pretty competitive, so she'll like want to beat you opening candy. She does it with my mom, and then my son is the cashier. So yeah, he's been the cashier since like for 3 years.
Wow.
So he's better than all of us.
He really is.
No, he's fast. Yeah, he's good at cashiering.
How old
labor
is your
laws.
son?
13,
And your daughter's?
7.
Oh,
Wow.
So they're really good. Like, yeah, we're all together on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. It's like just extra
It's like
bonding time.
Bonding, right? Family
But it's like
time,
a
quality
memory.
time.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
yeah, because we grew up in restaurants with all of our families, so it's something like I don't know. It just feels like home, like when we're all together, like working restaurant or
Right. They're
in a
not
shop.
like, Dad, we're going
Oh
again.
no,
We're gonna
it's like that sometimes. Trust me.
Dad, unwrap
Trying to get
candy
them up.
again.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I would think they would look. I mean, yeah, they're young too.
They're
Yeah.
kids, yeah.
No, that's
But
good.
you got to make it fun, right? That's
True.
all.
Really a
it's
family
free
affair.
candy. Free sherbet. Yeah.
Does she ever like sneak?
Oh yeah. She'll like pretend to drop or just like eat candy like I don't know.
Oops,
She's
sound dropped. Guess I
That's what
have
she
to
does.
keep it in my pocket.
You're like, oh, sorry, Dad.
So you have plans to obviously,
oh for them.
yeah.
No, they can do whatever they want. Like encouraging them like to go off to college or go in, work other fields, and then if they want to come back and work, it's up to them. But I think it was just a good experience, like kind of growing up working, because we always grew up working. So it's just
Neale, can you be my dad?
you want me to adopt
I don't have
you?
one
You can come
anymore.
work.
So
You want to come work? You can come work
I
on
do.
Sunday. Yeah, come
I
work.
do. We'll set up the collab,
Yeah, you can come work.
and then I'll come work.
Yeah,
But
if you're my kid.
Thank you so much for
work.
joining us.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me.
Seriously. Again,
Oh yeah, Instagram, where we can find you one more time for the viewers.
Yeah, Instagram at Asato Family. So we do most of our communication through Instagram right now. I probably should branch out a little more. But yeah, just on the website, Asato Family Shop, and Instagram is like our main thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
All right. Well, thank you so much for watching. Tell your friends, hit the like button, subscribe. Also visit us on Instagram at Wind Podcast. Thank you for
Cheers.
being here, Neale.
Oh,
Cheers.
thanks so much,
Cheers.
Neale.
Thank you.
Thank you. No.